Hey Raiders fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Las Vegas Raiders. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The Las Vegas Raiders are shaking the foundations of their defensive identity as the news breaks. Trey Hendrickson is reportedly set to join the team, and the whispers around the league are growing louder by the hour. Raiders fans are buzzing, imagining the chaos he could unleash off the edge. Hendrickson, known for his relentless motor and ability to terrorize quarterbacks, has quietly built a reputation as one of the most disruptive defensive ends in the league, and now, all signs point to him bringing that same energy to Las Vegas. Rumors are swirling that the front office has been aggressively pursuing him for weeks, and sources suggest that the deal could completely redefine the Raiders' defensive schematics. Analysts have started drawing parallels to some of the league's elite pass rushers, debating whether Hendrickson can replicate those numbers in a system that has struggled to generate pressure consistently. Fans are already envisioning highlight reels filled with sacks, forced fumbles, and game-changing moments that could finally give this Raiders defense the identity it has desperately been searching for. The speculation alone is enough to ignite excitement throughout Sin City, where the thirst for dominance has been palpable for years. Insiders suggest that the signing of Hendrickson isn't just about adding talent. It's a signal. The Raiders are telling the league they're serious about shaking up the AFC West and making a statement on the defensive side of the ball. Sources close to the organization hint that there are strategic conversations happening behind closed doors, exploring how to integrate Hendrickson with the existing rotation of linebackers and defensive linemen, creating a relentless pressure package that could overwhelm any offensive line. Meanwhile, fans are theorizing about potential matchups, imagining Hendrickson clashing with the division's top quarterbacks and creating chaos in critical moments. The buzz extends to the coaching staff, with rumors hinting at specialized schemes designed specifically to maximize his strengths, emphasizing speed, agility, and situational awareness. The excitement is palpable, and the media is already spinning projections that see Hendrickson recording career highs in sacks and tackles for loss. If these rumors solidify, the Raiders' defensive identity could pivot overnight, shifting from inconsistent to feared. Vegas insiders are already noting that this move could have ripple effects across free agency, forcing rival teams to rethink their strategies. The narrative is heating up, and the Raiders' defensive future may never look the same again. Sources close to Hendrickson hint that he's thrilled about the prospect of joining Las Vegas, where the bright lights and passionate fanbase create the perfect stage for him to showcase his talents. There's chatter that his decision wasn't purely financial. He's reportedly drawn to the opportunity to be a central figure in a revamped defensive unit, one designed to make opponents uncomfortable from the first snap. Rumors suggest that Hendrickson has been in constant communication with the coaching staff, discussing how to exploit matchups, develop chemistry with teammates, and maximize the pass rush scheme. Fans have taken to social media to speculate endlessly, sharing clips of his previous highlights and imagining how those plays will translate onto the Raiders system. Meanwhile, sports analysts are debating whether this move signals a larger shift in the Raiders' approach to free agency, hinting that more defensive reinforcements could be on the horizon. The city itself is buzzing with anticipation, with local sportsbooks reportedly adjusting odds based on how this signing could affect the team's success. Every rumor adds fuel to the fire, painting a picture of a team transforming before our eyes. Even casual fans are getting drawn in, feeling that this acquisition could be the turning point the franchise has been waiting for. The implications of Hendrickson joining the Raiders extend beyond just the pass rush. Rumors are circulating that his presence could allow the coaching staff to experiment with multiple defensive fronts, providing flexibility that was previously lacking. Insiders speculate that this could lead to creative blitz packages, exotic coverage schemes, and an overall uptick in defensive efficiency. The mere possibility of Hendrickson wreaking havoc as quarterbacks and offensive coordinators in the AFC West reconsidering their approach, creating a ripple effect that could benefit the team well before the season even starts. Meanwhile, fan forums are flooded with debate, with some predicting that the Raiders could finally become a defensive juggernaut, while others caution that chemistry and scheme adaptation will be key factors to monitor. The media frenzy only adds to the mystique, as speculation over contract details, potential incentives, and how Hendrickson will mesh with star teammates fuels endless discussion. Every nugget of information, every leaked quote becomes a talking point, and the narrative builds momentum as the city collectively imagines what could be. Rumors suggest that this is just the beginning of a defensive renaissance in Las Vegas, one that could reshape expectations for years to come. Among the most tantalizing whispers is how Hendrickson's arrival could impact the team culture. Sources indicate that he brings an intensity and work ethic that could influence younger players, creating a competitive environment that fosters growth and accountability. Rumors claim that his leadership could be as valuable as his on-field production, as teammates look to him for guidance in high-pressure situations. Analysts have begun projecting not only statistical outcomes, but also intangible benefits. Morale boosts, increased locker room confidence, and a renewed sense of identity for the defense. The excitement isn't limited to speculation. Casual fans and hardcore analysts alike are creating scenarios, debating potential MVP-level performances, and imagining how this could shift the Raiders' playoff prospects. Every rumor, every insider tip, reinforces the idea that this signing is more than a single acquisition. It's a potential turning point in the franchise's trajectory. Las Vegas is alive with anticipation, waiting to see whether the hype can translate into tangible dominance on the field. As the chatter continues, one thing is clear. The Raiders are sending a message. Trey Hendrickson's rumored signing is not just a personnel move. It's a declaration that Las Vegas is ready to compete at the highest level. Fans are already speculating about how this could impact rivalries, particularly within the AFC West, and the league at large is taking notice. Analysts are dissecting film, projecting sack totals, and debating how offensive coordinators will adjust. But beyond the numbers, the excitement is in the possibility. The narrative is electric, fueled by anticipation, rumors, and the promise of a defense that could terrorize quarterbacks all season long. In the world of sports speculation, few moves generate this much buzz, and the Raiders have managed to ignite a frenzy that could carry them through the offseason. With every passing day, the rumor mill grows louder, the intrigue more intense, and the vision of a transformed pass rush in Las Vegas becomes increasingly vivid. Rumors suggest that the Raiders' front office has been meticulously crafting a plan around Hendrickson's strengths, envisioning how his presence could force opposing offenses into uncomfortable situations. Sources close to the team hint that his addition might allow Las Vegas to experiment with stunts and twists that have previously been too risky due to a lack of consistent pressure. Analysts are already speculating that Hendrickson's skill set could complement the team's secondary, creating opportunities for interceptions, deflections, and game-changing turnovers. Fans are painting a picture of a defense that isn't just reactive but proactive, dictating the flow of the game with relentless aggression. Social media conversations are dominated by debates over how the Raiders could optimize his usage, whether in traditional 4 to 3 sets or more creative alignments designed to maximize disruption. The rumor mill is alive with speculation, and every insider nugget adds fuel to the growing excitement around Las Vegas's defensive renaissance. Whispers indicate that Hendrickson's work ethic and leadership qualities have already started to influence the locker room atmosphere, with teammates reportedly embracing the challenge of elevating their play to match his intensity. Rumors from insiders suggest that this could foster a culture of accountability, where every player feels the pressure to perform at a higher level. Analysts speculate that this environment could pay dividends during critical stretches of the season, particularly in division matchups where momentum swings are decisive. Fans are theorizing endlessly about potential matchups, imagining Hendrickson pressuring elite quarterbacks and forcing game-altering mistakes. The city itself is buzzing, with Vegas media outlets reporting that the excitement surrounding this rumored acquisition rivals some of the franchise's most significant historical moves. Every whisper contributes to the narrative, and the Raiders' defensive story is shaping up to be one of transformation, ambition, and potential dominance. Insiders hint that Hendrickson's arrival could also have ripple effects on team strategy during free agency, potentially attracting complementary players who want to be part of a newly aggressive and dynamic defensive unit. Rumors suggest that coaches are exploring innovative ways to pair him with other defensive talents, creating pressure packages that could confuse and exhaust opposing offensive lines. Analysts have begun projecting sack totals and forced fumbles, while speculating on how Hendrickson's presence might redefine the Raiders' defensive identity. The conversation extends beyond the field, with fan forums, podcasts, and sports networks dissecting every detail, projecting how the Raiders could leverage this addition for maximum impact. The anticipation is electric, and the narrative suggests that this move could serve as a catalyst for a broader transformation across the entire defense. Fans are particularly intrigued by the potential for dramatic, momentum-shifting plays. Rumors circulating among insiders suggest that Hendrickson's knack for timing and precision could lead to critical sacks, tipped passes, and chaotic situations that turn the tide of games. Analysts are noting how his presence might force quarterbacks to make rush decisions, impacting offensive efficiency and potentially altering playoff trajectories. Every snippet of information from sources contributes to a growing sense of inevitability. Hendrickson could become the centerpiece of a Raiders defense that finally commands respect. Social media is alive with debate, highlight compilations, and speculative projections, creating a sense of anticipation that's almost palpable. The storyline is evolving in real time, fueled by rumors, fan enthusiasm, and the tantalizing prospect of a transformed pass rush. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Behind the scenes, whispers suggest that Hendrickson's influence may extend to mentoring younger players, imparting techniques and insights that elevate the overall talent pool. Rumors indicate that his leadership could foster cohesion and a competitive edge, elements that often make the difference in close games and playoff pushes. Analysts are beginning to factor intangibles such as morale, experience, and leadership into projections, adding layers to the speculation surrounding the Raiders' defensive future. Fans are imagining a culture shift where intensity and accountability become hallmarks of the team's identity, all sparked by this one rumored signing. The excitement is more than just about stats. It's about envisioning a transformed franchise poised to challenge the status quo. As the rumor mill reaches a fever pitch, the overarching narrative is clear. The Raiders are positioning themselves for a new era of defensive dominance. Trey Hendrickson's rumored signing has sparked conversation, speculation, and excitement that permeates every corner of the fanbase and media landscape. Analysts, insiders, and fans alike are projecting possibilities, debating matchups, and imagining the transformation that could be underway in Las Vegas. The narrative isn't just about one player. It's about a team signaling intent, reshaping expectations, and igniting a frenzy of speculation that could carry through the entire season. The city is abuzz, the fans are energized, and the league is watching closely as this rumor continues to unfold, promising intrigue, drama, and the tantalizing possibility of a pass rush that could redefine the Raiders' identity for years to come. The buzz surrounding Christian McCaffrey's rumored integration into the Raiders is more than speculation. It's shaping the narrative of the upcoming season. Sources suggest that every practice, game plan, and personnel decision is being influenced by his presence, creating a level of intrigue rarely seen in modern football. Fans are imagining historic moments. Analysts are recalculating projections, and rival teams are reportedly adjusting their entire defensive outlooks in anticipation of facing him. Insider chatter hints that the Raiders' front office views this signing as a cornerstone for both competitive success and cultural transformation, aiming to set a tone of innovation, ambition, and excellence. Social media is awash with fan theories, mock highlights, and endless debates, fueling the rumor mill and keeping anticipation at fever pitch. Analysts quietly acknowledge that if McCaffrey remains healthy and fully integrated, he could redefine expectations for running backs, dual threat versatility, and offensive creativity. Rumors even hint that this could inspire league-wide experimentation with hybrid roles and unconventional formations, potentially influencing the future of football strategy. The overarching sense is that McCaffrey's presence isn't just a signing. It's a potential catalyst for a seismic shift in how teams approach the game, from tactics to culture, strategy, and beyond. Every leak, whisper, and rumor adds to the narrative that Las Vegas is about to become the epicenter of a football revolution, with Christian McCaffrey leading the charge as a transformative, game-changing figure whose impact could resonate for years to come. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.